Really quite simple in terms of the process, I think. First of all, allow yourself to be, let me call it a beginner at jazz, even if you're a great instrumentalist. It's okay to just jump in and try things. That's part of that open-minded thing. And we're trained as classical musicians. Oh my gosh, if we make a mistake or we play a wrong note on a chord, this is major. Well, in the right environment, it has to be kind of safe and comfortable environment to do this. And now with all of the technology, see, we have this opportunity to play along with things that are recorded. Even on an iPhone, there's the iReal book, which is a catalog of chord changes of standards. You can put in your headphones at home and set tempo and key and repetitions, and you can loop sections to study something difficult. But anyway, to simplify it, actually, there are three elements that I think are really the way to approach the jazz idiom. The first thing is you need to have a little bit of theoretical knowledge, music theory. It's nice to know what the chord symbol means. Don't overwhelm yourself with all the crazy alterations in the books that are this thick with scales and things. Think simply at first. You know, what does C7 mean? You can learn that from a book or a person. Nice thing, once you learn all of the permutations of C, you also know the permutation of the other pitches, because it's the same idea in different keys, same language. The next thing is to you have to listen to the music. As I alluded to in another question, you cannot learn the feel of the music. And when I talk about jazz, I'm talking about straight ahead, swing, bebop-y type things as a fundamental. Latin permutations and all that are there, and even backbeat with more of a straight ahead 16th are all important. But start with listening to jazz music. Find music that you like. And again, someone you admire on your instrument can help you. If you like Miles Davis, listen to Miles. If you like Clifford Brown, the great saxophone players, you know, Charlie Parker and Coltrane and all the Cannonball Adderley, et cetera, George Coleman. I mean, there are lots of them. Pianists, because you get to learn the feel of the group, the rhythm of it. You can't write it down. Chick Corea is my favorite musician of all time, I think, in the jazz world. The third thing is to give it a shot. You got to try it. And you will get better the more repetitions you make. And I could even suggest a way to do that is, a method to do that is to practice your normal way. Warm up, practice things you need to practice, and when you're starting to feel like you're close to your last 10 or 15 minutes of practicing and you want to mess around or fool around with your jazz ideas, put on a recording, play along with it, outline some chords, da 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 da, slowly, dun 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 dun, even just kind of straight, dun 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 dun. It's possible then to take the next step and maybe jazz it up a little, dun 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 dun. Just following chord outlines. Don't even worry about it as far as making up some great world-class jazz line. It comes a step at a time. So, a little bit of theory, lots of listening, and give it a shot with, and ideally with other humans.